Hey guys, today we're going to teach you the electric guitar part to Lion in the Land by Leeland. We're going to be playing this song in the key of B flat and at 90 beats per minute. Down here on our pedals, we're going to have two of them always on. We're going to have our reverb. We're using an RV6 set to room with the time about 11. And this Nux is basically a tube screamer with the drive at 11:30 and the tone almost all the way up. We're also going to have a compressor, but that's just us, with the attack very low so that we can still control our dynamics, and of course the volume for the swells. We're also going to be using this digital delay set at 90 beats per minute on a dotted eighth note setting, so it's going to sound like this. And then when we do the swells, obviously we have this vintage delay set at higher intensity so that we just get sort of this ambient effect. Alright, so we're going to open this song with, right from the beginning, we're going to open this song with a riff. It's kind of fun to play. Up here, it starts on the 11th fret of your B string. So you're going to go, then to the 13th, then to the 15th. So 11, 13, 15. And then to the 16, and back to the 15. So that's 11, 13, 15. 11, 13, 16, 15. So now for the second half of this riff, we're going to have our first finger on the B string on the 13th fret, and we're going to have our middle and ring fingers on the 15th fret on our G string and our D string. So it's going to be the sound we have all together. And we're going to just go straight down these strings. And then bring our ring finger onto the B string on the 15th fret. And just do it without delay for a second. So it's going to be, and then we're going to pull off to our first finger on the 11th. And just pluck the 13th again. Alright, then after we've done that, we're going to come back to the G string on the 15th fret with our ring finger and just pluck that, and then the 13th with our first finger. So and then we're just going to do this again. So altogether that second half is. So we're going to play that second half 2 times. So altogether the whole riff is. Now with the delay, it'll all sound like this. So after the riff, we're just going to come back home to our root note on the 11th fret of the B string. So altogether, our riff is going to be. So then we're going to take the first verse off. We're not going to play anything, but we are going to turn on our second delay pedal here and bring our volume down to 0 so that we can get ready to do our swells. So when the first chorus comes in, we're going to start off playing, this is going to be a B flat, which is the key we're in. You're just playing the B flat root note here, and then you're barring these 3 strings, with your pinky. You're gonna try not to get this. Just try to mute this, because you don't really want that note ringing, because it's not really in the chord. So just mute that and bar these other three so you have a chord like that. If you want to, you can play it like this instead, where it's basically just a B flat 5, a power chord on your A string. So you're gonna play that and swell into that. Then we're gonna go to a G minor. Sorry. Alright. The next chord is going to be an E flat up here on the 6th fret. Same way you played the B flat earlier. Then come back down to an F, which is just a standard full bar F. You can also play it Hendrix style if you want to. But, you're already in a bar chord, so why bother? So, for the chorus, we're going to start out with our swells. We're going to start out on our B flat. Our God is a lion. The Lion of Judah. And on Judah we come to the G minor. He's roaring in power and fighting our battles. On battles we come up to this E flat. And every knee will bow before him. On bow we come down to this F. Bow before him. Then we come back to the B flat. Our God is a lamb. The lamb that was slain. On slain we come to the G minor. For the sins of the world, his blood breaks the chains. On chains we come up to the E flat, like on battles. And every knee will bow. Again, on bow we come down to the F. Before the lion and the lamb. On the lamb we come back up to the E flat again. Then we come back down to the F. We'll bow before him. So then we're going to, at the end of the chorus, we're going to turn off our second delay and we're going to come back into the riff that we did in the intro to the song. So. And we're just going to do that once. So we're going to take the second verse off as well. But when we come to the second chorus, we're going to turn off our delay that we had going for the riff. And we're going to play basically the same chords, but there's a passing F in there, so I'll just show you that real quick. We're going to play the B flat, and then we're going to hit this F twice before we slide up to the G minor. And then hit the F twice again. And then we're going to come up to our E flat, and back down to this F. And then the B flat again. F, G minor. F, E flat. So then, on this F, in the F you're going to turn on both your delays and bring down your volume so that we can get ready to swell for our bridge. So for our bridge, we are going to swell the chords. We're going to start here on a C minor, a B minor shape up on the 3rd fret. We're going to, then we come into our B flat. Then we're going to come up to our E flat. And then down to our F. So we're going to do that 3 times. Twice in an instrumental, and then once when the words have started. And then we're going to kick off our second delay, and we're going to follow the melody of the song. We're going to start here on the 11th fret of the B string. You're going to have your second delay, or you're going to have your first delay on for that, but I'm going to turn it off right now just to show you how that goes. We're going to play on the 11th fret, then down to the 10th. Two 8th notes on each one. And then again on our 8th fret. Then to the 10th, 8th, 6th. So. We're going to play that 3 times. But we're going to go, and we're going to bring it up to our 13th fret, still on the B string. And then we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then come in on the second half of our intro riff only. We're not going to do the first part, just the second part for now. And we're going to do that twice. Then you're going to kick off your first delay, so you have no delay. And then you're going to go back into strumming the chords you did on the second chorus for the third chorus. So at the end of your third chorus, you're going to let this F in, and you're going to come up here, kick your first delay back on, and do the second half of the riff from the intro 4 times. And at the end you're just going to kind of slide down and let the delay take it from there. So thank you for watching our tutorial on Lion in the Lamb by Leeland. If you liked this video, then feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to our channel for more tutorials. Probably better than this one. Just like this one. You can cut that, you can take either one.
I'm gonna take both of them.
Oh no.